systems of your friends and family. That's why we have well over 400 exclusive wellness products, and each one is incredible. But there's one product that has the potential to change lives like no other, and that is the Peak Performance Pack. Its profound life-changing benefits have been proven in 4 human clinical studies and have been felt in the real lives of hundreds of thousands of Melaleuca members across the globe. But that doesn't mean that we're resting on our laurels. Science is always advancing, and at Melaleuca, we're constantly looking for ways to apply the latest science to our products. And we want you to know that if we update a product, it's because we know the change will make it better. We've studied the science, we've looked at the results, and we've conducted our own research. If we make a change, it's because we want you to have the best possible product with the greatest possible benefits. Now that said, I'm excited to announce that we're making the Peak Performance Pack even better. And to help me share the details, earlier we asked Kevin and a couple special guests to join us in our studio. Now let's hear what they had to share.
Hi, I'm Scarlett. You may remember me from the famous Vitality Methyl B Complex Learn to Earn video.
And I'm Kevin.
So, Kevin, I hear you're a big fan of Vitality Methyl B Complex.
I'm a huge fan. In fact, your video about it has recently inspired me to do some additional research. And I knew you'd just love to hear what I've been learning about vitamin B9. It's really interesting.
It's one of my favorite topics.
Well, as you know, vitamin B9 is a vital nutrient that triggers critical biochemical processes, like energy production. But did you know that folic acid is the most ubiquitous form of supplemental B9? Now here's where it gets really interesting. A common gene polymorphism actually diminishes the ability for some people to produce methylene tetrahydrofolate reductase, an enzyme needed to efficiently process folic acid. And a substantial subsector of the population is affected by this. So, let's take a moment and discuss the heterozygous gene variant.
Those are some big words, Kevin. Do you mind if I give it a try?
Well, if you think you can do better.
Look, there's a lot of beautiful science going on here, but you don't need to be as well read as Kevin to be informed. Let's just hit the highlights. Vitamin B9 helps our bodies produce energy, and we have to get it from our diet. That's why it's called a vitamin. And yet, up to half of the US population has something called the MTHFR gene mutation. That means their bodies can't efficiently utilize folic acid, a very common form of vitamin B9, which can result in fatigue. What is the solution? You may be wondering. Methylfolate. It's a different form of vitamin B9 that everyone can efficiently utilize. And guess what? The multivitamin in all Peak Performance Packs now has methylfolate. Any questions, Kevin?
No, actually, that made a lot of sense. But can you really draw that fast?
Of course not. But you can do anything with technology these days. Now, for those of you who are visual learners, check out this demonstration you can easily replicate in your own home. Kevin, I could use your assistance. The purpose of this demonstration is to show that it's a lot easier for some people to process methylfolate compared to folic acid. Of course, this isn't an exact match of what's happening in the body, but it's an easy to understand visual analogy. For this demonstration, all you need is granulated sugar to represent the folic acid, powdered sugar to represent methylfolate, 2 glasses of cold water, and 2 spoons. Very nice. To get started, put 2 spoonfuls of powdered sugar, our methylfolate, into 1 glass of cold water, and 2 spoonfuls of granulated sugar, our folic acid, into the other. Nicely done. Now, stir the water in each glass simultaneously, and watch how the powdered sugar immediately absorbs into the water, turning it white, while the granulated sugar takes much longer to dissolve, leaving some remnants at the bottom of the glass. Just like folic acid is not as efficiently utilized as methylfolate, granulated sugar is not as efficiently dissolved as the powdered sugar. Pretty cool, right, Kevin?
It is cool, and the best part is you can do this at home with stuff that you've already got lying around. Now, you already mentioned, Scarlett, the most important part, and I want to make sure that
Wait.
everybody...
Okay, now you can go.
The multivitamin in all Peak Performance and Essentials packs is now formulated with methylfolate, so everyone can get the benefits of vitamin B9. Isn't that awesome?
Now that's pretty cool. Let's review. About half of the population has a gene mutation that makes it hard to utilize folic acid, which can lead to feelings of fatigue. Methylfolate is a form of B9 that is easy to utilize, even if you have the gene mutation. And now, all Peak Performance packs are formulated with methylfolate.
That's right, and it's just another example of Melaleuca's commitment to being on the cutting edge of science. We've taken the very best in the world and made them even better. More energy, more vitality, to feel better and to be your best.
Hey Kevin, don't you know a Melaleuca marketing executive who's a nurse? We should bring her in to see what this will mean for her business.
You mean Executive Director 9, Corey Keller? I think it's a great idea. Let's do it.
My work here is done. Bye, Kevin.
See you, Scarlett. Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.
Corey Keller. Corey, welcome.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Great. Great to have you with us here today. Executive Director 9. Now, Corey, you began building your business back in 2012. With this exciting announcement today, tell me, why is it so important to you personally?
So I am really excited about this, you guys. I am one of those people that has that common MTHFR gene mutation, and many people have it. In fact, people are becoming more and more aware that this exists, and it's just the next step to having the most absorbable nutrition. We've already had that with Melaleuca. We've seen that with Oligo. It's incredible, maximum absorption, and this is just the next step, moving in that direction with the most broken down form of B vitamins that, regardless of what your genetics are, regardless of what your situation is, everyone can absorb this B vitamin properly. And it's just really exciting. Look for people that are still struggling with fatigue, maybe having, an inability to detox properly. They need this nutrient, and we can help them. And you guys, I love the fact that now this methylfolate is in every Peak Performance pack. We've seen the life-changing benefits of Peak Performance already, and this just takes it another step further. And regardless if people have this mutation, the Peak Performance pack will change their life.
Corey, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Kevin. We appreciate you guys.
We want everybody to be able to benefit from vitamin B. And that's why beginning today, every Peak Performance pack and Essentials pack in the US and Canada will be formulated with methylated B vitamins. At Melaleuca, when we see an opportunity to make our products better, we don't hesitate. We act immediately. Now, making an ingredient change may sound easy, but it's an intricate process with extensive implications. A change like this requires a ton of time, work, and coordination, especially in the middle of a global pandemic. But that's why when cutting-edge science supports a change to multiple products, we start with our most important products first. In this case, we started with the Peak Performance pack and the Essentials pack. But we won't stop there. Over the coming months, you'll see other Melaleuca products make the transition from folic acid to methylfolate, starting with our individual Vitality multivitamin and mineral bottles. Now, this is an incredible change, and we want to make it as easy as possible for you to share this great news. So we've created an educational landing page at melaleuca.com/methylated. This landing page will include the video you just saw, as well as some simple language about methylated B vitamins that will help you start conversations and help others understand why this is so important. We're also publishing short videos on our social media channels and helpful articles in the Leadership in Action magazine, so keep your eye out for those. This announcement is significant. It's significant because it means that everyone can experience the full benefits of B vitamins, no matter who you are. And that's just one more piece of news that's worth sharing.
This past year has reminded us every single day just how important it is to maintain our physical wellness. And now, here's another jaw-dropper product that helps us all stay well every day.